The FBI doesn't come to Nigeria for no reason, and when they do, it's because someone crossed the line so hard that local borders no longer mattered. In the last few years, Nigerian nationals have been linked to some of the biggest online scams in modern history that stole hundreds of millions of dollars and shattered lives across the continent. And today we're counting down the top 10 Nigerian scammers who made it onto the FBI's radar. Men whose action triggered international manhunt, extraditions, and the US federal prison sentences. This ranking is strictly based on the documented money involved and not influence, cruelty, or any media hype. This video is for educational and documentary purposes only. We do not support, promote, glorify, or excuse scams, fraud, or criminal activities of any kind. Anyone found guilty deserves to be held fully accountable under the law. And with that, we begin at number 10, the OGOSHI Brothers. At number 10 on our list are the OGOSHI Brothers. They're the last on this ranking not because their crime was small, but because the documented amount involved was just $300. Yet, what brought the FBI to their door wasn't the money. It was a far more terrifying act, one that cost a young life and triggered an international investigation worth far more than any dollar amount. The OGOSHI Brothers operated an online sextortion scheme, posing as a teenage girl on Instagram, and they targeted a 17-year-old American boy, Jordan May, and within hours of their first contact, they gained his trust, obtained his private images, and turned those images into a weapon. And they threatened to expose him, and they demanded he pays them $1,000. And when fear took over, Jordan sent all he could, which was $300. But the payment didn't stop the threats. Instead, they kept on pressuring him to pay more. They were threatening him, and the psychological weight became unbearable. That the only escape Jordan made thought of was death. And that same night, Jordan took his own life. During the conversation, he picked a gun and shot himself in the head. And after his death, investigators discovered that it was an Instagram blackmail, and they traced the Instagram account used in the sextortion. And the digital evidence led across borders, out of the United States and into Lagos, Nigeria. The FBI got involved, and working with the Nigerian authorities, the OGOSHI Brothers were arrested, extradited, and charged in the US federal courts. And in 2024, they were sentenced to 17 years in prison, not for stealing millions, but for proving that in digital age, a crime doesn't need a big payout to destroy a life.